back, Pokemon GO players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is September 7th, 2025. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
The crown or whatever on it. So yeah, I'm glad I rated that thing for those extra ones. And then I got a shiny Magikarp. So two from this event. And then a Go Plus the shiny Bulbasaur. And yeah, after that we tried re-rolling on two Rookies today for the trade day. For the shinies. And one of them went lucky. None of them were like crazy, but I'll take a lucky shiny any day of the week. But what'd you get this week?
Well, before I do, since we had to do some technical difficulties, problems happening here in the stream, uh, your mic was off through like the first half of that. Through the beginning
You
until
had to, yeah, you had
yeah,
to
I had to.
swap it in there.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to sub it in. Thank you, Mafia, by the way, to actually telling me that his mic was off. If not, he were probably gonna gone the whole entire podcast with me talking about really nothing at this point.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, my co-host Chris, I mean, right here. Hey yo, how you doing? It's like, I think they heard you up to the point where you got, I think the Hundo station. That's when the year started. Your mic was on afterwards, so that was okay, I guess.
I got you. Yeah, the Hundozation was the coolest thing. Other than that, it was just like shinies here and there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to edit a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, since you know what, it is what it is. We'll figure it out when
It
we when
is what it
it is
is.
what it is. This is a Scott podcast, so I mean, if you guys like to listen to us, thank you so much. If not, then uh, just hear me rant for the first like 5 minutes of the stream. But yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad that you got some good shinies. He did say he got a shiny Magikarp, and then a Hondo Staryu and a Hondo Station from
Yeah.
between. So cool. Thank you. Man, I gotta love actually changing things up at the last minute, and that's sometimes the problem with streaming is that I can only get everything up and running when I want to, and if not, that it is how it is.
Sometimes it is hard to check without actually going live too.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about today also is it's gonna be a somewhat of a chill episode. Just as you probably have saw, Chris, we don't really have a lot to talk about today. But I'll talk to you about my catches. Since I was sick for at least a good chunk of the half of the week, I didn't get any good shinies. The only shiny that I got was shiny Sharpedo. Just
Okay.
one shiny Sharpedo out of the entire raid day.
How much did you do?
I'm about to tell you. I didn't do. I mean, I did. I was there from like the very beginning. So, um, so yeah. Then give me 1 second. H0. I did 33 raids
Okay.
and one shiny.
And one shiny.
Not even a hundo. Foreign got two
If
hundos and like two shinies.
two Hondas is
I
crazy.
know, right? We had somebody else in the car that had like at least 5 shinies. Ashley got like two shinies, I think, or one shiny. I can't remember at this point. Kiki also had like about 2 or 3 shinies. Mafia, they only got one too. So I was like, no.
Yeah, my wife got one and she did like 3 raids. If the odds are like 1 in 20,
It's 1 in 10.
and 1 in 10,
That was not 1 in 10. At least not for me.
yeah, that's even well.
This is like Lapras laughable. And let me tell you the story about Lapras. Lapras raid day was effing insane back in the day. Okay, I don't remember if you were there, but I know that we did.
No,
Yeah,
you told me about that
yeah,
though.
yeah. So raids were, of course, the big thing. Lapras was one of those like Pokemons that you wanted to raid because it was good in some things. Some like the power level, the power creep was very minimal back then. So Lapras was a hot off the presses, shiny available for the first time. And so we went around the entire city. We did about the way that we did it. I think we did about 26 raids. I don't remember getting that shiny at the end, while other people were getting like 6 or 7 throughout the entire thing. Did I even get a shiny Lapras then? Let me check actually. I don't like at this point the memory. I mean, remember this is like way off the presses. Um,
You got a Lapras at some point.
I got a Lapras at some point. Yeah, I think I traded for one. I think I traded for one. I did. Yeah, I think I traded for one. No, I got okay. So yes, I remember now. 26 or so raids back in the day, and I only got one shiny all at the end. Like literally, it was until the last raid that I got shiny. Other like I said, I was getting like popping off with 5, 6, 7, whatever the case may be, and I counted every single one. I think a friend of mine who was at the card or in the group so far also only had like didn't get any of them, and this was before remotes, so that was the good old days where you actually had to hunt for everything and anything. So yeah, so basically was worse actually because we had way more fun ability to get it Sharpedo. Uh, so yeah, no, I only got the one. I traded it. It actually went lucky. It was my second trade for the day because we do have the trade bonus for Sunday right now.
Yes.
I did get lucky
Love
with
it.
they get lucky with Ashley, and I traded her a shiny Royal Olu, and she traded me a Halucha. Since there's a reason for that, and I'll get to that in a second. Unfortunately, it was not a Honda. You're like, why that Pokemon?
Oh no, I know why. I know why.
Yeah, yeah. But then I was able to do a trade with Mafia, and surprisingly enough, it was also a lucky trade. He got a 96 Sharpedo, and I got like a 90 something, something like that. So it wasn't too bad. And then after that, we went to get some dinner, and we're back here, and we're talking about it, just because it is how it is. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this raid day actually. Um, but I'm happy that at least it's finally out and about. It's been
Yeah.
something that I've been kind of wanting for a long, long time, since I do have a goal to get all the megas ready to go for anything and everything. This is my list of Mega Evolution Pokemon. I do have some duplicates, of course, because some of them are shiny, some are 98s, and some are just, in regard, pretty cool. Uh, but yeah, my collection is to get all Hundo Megas. I
Yeah.
was always going to be one off just because of the mythical, but because of the gold battle cap, I got that mythical to be a Honda. And I consider that a Honda regardless of how you look at it. I did the work. Okay? I did the work. This is not a, pursue Hondo, whatever you call it in the end of the day. It's like bottle Hondo or whatever you call it. Nah, 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 nah,
Yeah.
nah.
At the end of the day, it's whatever makes you happy.
That's true. That's true. But here's the thing: is like,
It's not up to other people.
that too. I'll say this now: you have to do the work to get the Hondo, to get the Shando. So
Oh
because you
yeah.
have to do the work, it is considered an official Hondo. So I got them all. I actually gotta add Diancie to this list. But yeah, every single one is there as far as I was available to. Um, I have, of course, a few ready to go because Sharpedo just got released, and Camerot will be a soon to be available Mega. You can already see the mega symbol there. And then, of course, Metagross. And I'll have to add Metagross 2 to the list because I don't
Yeah,
even.
that one I'm more like excited for than like a lot of the megas we've had.
Oh, yeah. Metagross is definitely going to be one. I got both my Hondo Metagross and my Shanda Metagross. So I'm ready for that energy when it comes out. And literally, they're prepared to release it. Aside from Mewtwo, which, I mean, if I go to Mewtwo right now, do they have the ability? No, they don't have anything for the Megas or anything. So, aside from Mewtwo, all the current available Megas will be available to Pokemon Go this season alone. When may it take the next 3 months, or I'm sorry, this month, this next 2 months after that, or not, we have yet to see. But we know for a fact the Camerot and Metagross will be the final two Megas aside from Mewtwo. And since we're going into that topic right now, let's get into the research topics of the day. We do have just one quick announcement for anybody going to Paris. Let's check that out real quick, Chris. Why not? And sorry for the weirdness in his stream. I have to literally click 300 different links. So that is
Ooh.
the Pokemon Go Stamp Rally is here for the Mega Evolution Paris event. France's first ever Pokemon Go Stamp Rally is coming to Paris September 13th to the 14th. So that's actually happening next weekend. That's pretty good. What is happening in Les Halles? And sorry for butchering anything that I mentioned because I am not from Paris or France or French, whatever they call it. Immerse yourself at the Luminous City Tourist Hub and all the activities offered at Westfield Forums the Halles. Then explore 7 iconic Paris locations with 5 Mega Evolution themed challenges to discover. What is the Stamp Rally? Well, I mean, if you haven't actually seen like the Japan Go Fest and all this other stuff that's been happening around, you visit a location, you spin a stop, and you actually get a little stamp from it in game actually, and then you get an encounter
Oh.
of that Pokemon with a background.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, I think at first it was just the starters. I don't know if they expanded to any Pokemon, other Pokemons. I only saw the definitive Pokemons at the time. There's still some places in Japan you can do because it's like ongoing stamp rally kind of thing that they do over there. But I guess it's going to Paris now. So the stamp rally is your chance to collect 7 stamps across 7 iconic Paris locations, including, and again, I'm so sorry for butchering every single name that I'm about to say here. We have Jardin Nelson Mandela, Place du Bouleur. I'm gonna butcher all these names so badly. Place Colette, Carousel de la Ville, Jardis de Champs Élysées, Les Halles, and or La Halles, whatever we call it. Jardin de Tuileries. However, maybe collect weekend exclusive in-game stickers and evolve your Charmander into Mega Charizard as you collect unique stamps as you top along the way. There are some meetups, of course, for y'all. That'd be kind of cool. How to play: basically explore the magic of Paris with Pokemon Go Stamp Rally, wander in the iconic landmarks, collect all 7 stamps in the app, and enjoying the journey. Take a screenshot if you want to, and then share both images on social media if you can. Conditions apply. By posting the Pokemon Go Paris, you can confirm you agree to the terms and service. Interesting. So there is a restriction on who can actually post it. But you are going to be drawn on a Swiss on a prize thing, I guess a rally. The draw will conduct or designated agent. The prize must be used. The price includes return flights from Paris, France to Tokyo, Japan. The fine nights. Wow. The total experience approximate retail value is about 15,000 euros. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. So it looks
I
like
think
that.
that's right.
Yeah. There's also some novel trainer appearances, which is pretty cool. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure there will be some. I mean, JT Ballard will probably be in Paris by the time this starts next week. So watch his video then. He's a good friend, so keep an eye out. Have you ever wanted to go to Paris, Chris?
I've been to Paris. I will say, out of all the places that I've been in Europe, it's probably my least favorite.
Really? Oh wait, you've been to Paris, you
Oh,
said?
yeah, I think it's
What's it?
kind of overrated.
Is it before or after you got married?
Before, Julie and I went around Europe while her dad was stationed over in Italy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Paris is cool, don't get me wrong. I just thought a lot of it was overpriced.
Well,
If it's some place that, you want to visit, and especially if it has like Pokemon Go, uh, like in the itinerary, I guess, then all for you if that's something you want to do. It's
true.
just I feel like there's a lot more stuff I enjoyed
Yeah.
while I was over there.
All right, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Not to talk it down, but yeah,
I mean, everybody has their own like feelings when it comes down to other countries. So if I
yeah.
could go to Paris, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'll definitely probably be there for a Pokemon Go event regardless, just because there's really
Yeah,
no other
would I
reason.
turn it down if they gave me free ones? No.
Yeah, so I'm sure that this whole information, just go to the blog post for Pokemon Go and you'll see the stamp rally and all that. However, you understand why they're doing events in Paris, right?
What's coming up? Oh, is it because of the game?
I mean, sure. If that's yeah, I mean that makes sense, you know.
Like
So
ZA, or is that something else?
well, yes, because it's the mega one. so
Mm,
so yeah, so basically we they're just doing a lot of the things here and there for it. Also, I'm gonna mute you for like 2 seconds, just because I need to do something real quick. Okay. All right, back. You're back in. I know. It's like I'm screaming into the void. The void. It's crazy. Anyways, also, Masuda GG, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. If you're still here, I do really appreciate you being live here with us. But yeah, so what is happening is that in about a month, a little over a month, we'll get a brand new game called Legends CA, Pokemon Legends CA.
it's really that close.
October 15th is when it comes out.
Oh my gosh.
So it's definitely an interesting. I mean, I'm excited. Here's the thing: Generation 6 is my favorite generation. I don't know why, how, and
Oh,
okay. Like I love the nostalgia, but for some reason, X and Y or Kalos region has always been so one of my favorite like reintroduction into the game. Like even though I played every generation come along since Pokemon Yellow, um,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it feels like when social media was starting to go up in value or like starting to really become a thing. A lot of people were talking about legend or not legends, but Pokemon X and Y, and the very first game they in the main series games that comes out worldwide, we for the first time. Like instead of being released in Japan and then about a month later we get it in the States or something like that. This was the very first game in the 3D era that actually featured. Plus the transition to 3D, it was a full on worldwide release at that point. So I want to say that was actually pretty cool in some regard. However, also Mafia, I know Gen 2 is also pretty cool. Um, but again, I love everything Pokemon wise. Just Generation 6 just has a little bit more. It does have one of my favorite Pokemons, which is Sylveon. I have a lot of Sylveon plushes now because of it.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Good reason for you.
Yeah. So why am I talking all this? Well, Pokemon Legends CA was the introduction of Mega Evolutions. It's also based in Paris. So, yeah, the region Paris, the way that it is structured and all that stuff. And so the region itself is just based on that. Um, we do have, because of this, the introduction of brand new Mega Evolutions, which is all the hype thanks to Legends CA. They're going to continue the
Mm.
story of X and Y, which X and Y got shafted so badly back in the day. They released the game, and we were like, "Oh, where's the other content that we're gonna have? We're gonna see the second game." Like, no, they just
Second game.
well, yeah, because back in the day they're still doing like the X, Y, C, whatever the case may be.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm just joking.
So instead of that, we got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, introducing new megas to that region too.
Some of the best games too. I think a lot of people would say.
I agree. It's probably one of the best games out there. I'm pretty sure everybody will tell you otherwise. But um but
I do prefer Emerald over that personally.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure a lot of
You're a
people would
Gen
fight
3
me on.
fanatic. You love Gen 3 anyway, so
Oh
So
yeah.
when you probably saw a remake of the region plus, the addition of Mega Evolution to it. I mean,
Yeah, let's put in a stronger version of the legendaries. Huh? Why would I dislike that? No, I
I
would never dislike
I know,
that.
right? So because of that, and we have talked about, a little bit instinctively in the last few episodes, but because we had so much stuff to talk about, we never really got into the brand new megas that got announced so far. So
Mm,
first and foremost, we do have the second or the very first trailer that we got, or I guess like the second trailer of Legend CA.
uh, spoilers to those that don't know the megas yet.
Yeah, if you're in the internet, there's no reason not to be spoiled, but you know what I mean. So let me just make sure the volume is not too high for y'all. But this is the very first introduction of a brand new mega after almost 18 years. Starting with Mega Dragonite. I like it. I like the Mega Dragonite hype.
I think it looks cute, and I like that they tried to kind of tie it in with Dragonair. Some
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what they said.
yeah. That's what I think so too. Now there is a lot of the things that actually I like lore wise when it comes down to this. Like now, I think almost every champion except Iris has a Mega Evolved Pokemon in their team, thanks to the anime too, because Lance's ace was always Dragonite, but he never had a Mega. He
Mm,
actually used Mega Gyarados because of it, and never really was a big thing, I guess. Um,
yeah.
then we have, well, Lance was always the champion for both Generation 1 and 2, so it's always Dragonite as the Mega. Or should have been Dragonite as the Mega until now.
Was Iris ever the champion or anything?
Yeah, Iris was the champion and Black and 2, Black 2 and White 2.
Okay. Does she have a Dragonite, or does she have a
No, she had
different like Dragon?
Haxorus.
Haxorus. Okay.
Haxorus was his ace at that point.
Oh, okay.
And that's another dragon, of course. We
Mm,
had Generation 3 was Steven, right?
mm.
So Steven had Metagross after Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Generation 4, Cynthia has Mega Garchomp once you get to that point. In the anime, it's actually confirmed now. Generation 5 was, or at least is, Iris for that reason. We also can go with the other champion, but I mean, unless they introduce Mega Volcanion, how we happy,
Mega Volcanion.
that would
That'd
have
be a monster.
that would be a monster. Um, which I'll be happy about anyways. I do like that little
Mm.
bug. But then Iris, of course, requires at least Haxorus, but we're probably not gonna see a mega of him anytime soon, unless they're planning to extend things. Um, and yeah, a lot of the other new generations don't still have a lot of the megas anyway, so we'll get there eventually. uh, oh yeah, no, I mean Generation 6 we had what's it called? What's the champion's name? I know it's the lady with Gardevoir.
Oh my gosh. Pokemon champion.
While you do that.
uh,
Hmm?
is it Dianthia?
Yeah,
Diantha?
Dianta. Yeah,
Okay.
I made a Gardevoir. So I mean, we had a bunch of megas from Generation 1
Dude,
through 6.
I looked up the Pokemon champions names, and they have Charizard, Pikachu, Galar like listed as like
I
champions.
mean, yeah, Charizard is a champion before Ash kind of like destroyed by Pikachu. But yeah. All right, well, another mega that got released pretty substantially, and they're doing this kind of releases somewhat consistently in the next few weeks. And we got Victreebel. Mega Victreebel
Dude,
is,
the horror kind of video for that was awesome.
oh, that was hilarious. I loved it. But Victreebel just basically just blows up into and then wraps around his little neck. It's like just I love it. I don't know why I love the goofiness of this Pokemon. Just keep being goofy,
It's
Ichiban.
one of the most fun ones, yeah.
Yeah, and I do have Hondos for those anyway, so that's pretty cool. So I'm ready for it. I'm very much ready for it. Now, recently there was a campaign for a battle against from Halucha to Machamp in Legend CA. You can go. You can go. You know where I'm going with this.
Oh yeah, yeah. They gave a Mega to Machamp because Machamp already has a Gigantamax.
I know it's my favorite Pokemon and everything. I'm already showing the trailer by the way, and Halucha is like the main thing, anyways.
Yeah, legitimately, I was kind of theorizing that Machamp would, but I was like, man, they're giving this thing a lot of love.
Yeah, and then of course Halucha was just like, nah, this is my generation.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You're not gonna knock
It
me
looks
down.
awesome.
Oh, I love Mega Halucha. It's probably becoming one of my favorites aside from my other Mega candidates, you know. But out of
Yeah,
the
I
new
know.
reveals, Halucha's pretty cool. It looks a lot bulkier too now.
Yes, yeah, I know. I know some people are disappointed that it's not gonna evolve if it's getting a Mega Evolution.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. It may not actually ever see an evolution now because of this. Which will make sense. What the hell did you just get? Is that a Hondo seal?
no, it's a Nundo Shadow Seal. What the heck?
Well,
I was like, am I seeing this right? Oh my gosh.
it is a 000. Gotta love it. Those are the most common, or not the most common, but the most releases so far for Megas. There's actually a new campaign right now that has been going around in the last few days by the official Pokemon Company websites. And that is a thirsty little squid. Like you turn it upside down.
Oh no.
Oh
Is that why people have been talking about it recently?
yeah, yeah. It's all
Oh
over.
no.
It's all over. It's all over, y'all. The
I
love for
guess we're
this.
gonna have a Kraken Pokemon, huh?
Yeah, the official. Let me actually switch this real quick. The official Pokemon News or Pokemon UK website actually changed this to. Please be aware that this is now a number one Malamar fan account in the internet. It's getting wild out there. It's definitely getting wild out there. But yeah, so that's another new release. Probably by the time you hear this podcast, it's already gonna be out. And
Yeah.
if we're going by certain releases, they're taking about maybe a week and a half for them to release a new mega into the introduction of it. So the campaign for new megas seems pretty strong. I know that I'm hoping that they're gonna keep like the most important ones for later.
That's what I'm hoping
Mm,
too. Halucha has probably been the most hype for me
mm-hmm.
personally.
Yeah.
I do like all of them though so far.
Oh yeah, every single one so far has been a favorite. I don't know about Malabar now. I'm a little skeptical about how his mega's gonna look like.
I want to see the typings and I want to see how crazy he gets. I'm
Yeah.
imagining like a literal Kraken though.
Oh yeah, that'd be
So,
hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
oh my gosh.
But yeah, so
Yeah, I don't want to go crazy on that, but yeah, Halucha is definitely my favorite so far.
well, I do have a Hondo Malamar, so I'm ready for that. I have
Oh
a
no.
good shiny of it too, so that's pretty good
Where's
too.
the Hundo Halucha? No,
That's
I'm joking.
bro, bro. Here's the thing. I was in New York, New Jersey. This year, Halucha was the feature egg exclusive. I was
Yes.
hatching mad eggs. I did not get the Hondo. Everybody in the group did. Of course, my luck with the Hondos again.
Hey, keep in mind it's gonna be in Mega Raids. It's gotta eventually.
I gotta work on it then. It's gotta be a shiny eventually. It's just like basically
Oh, true.
Kangaskhan. So When Kangaskhan comes out, Halucha will be out too. Or well, Kangaskhan is already out, but it's the same theory. Instead of being just
Yeah.
a regional, it's gonna be a mega. So the regional kind of like disappears at that point. Shando, uh, eventually, but so that will be another mission in the future. Just be the Shandos. But yeah, I'm excited for Legend CA. It's a really, it looks like a really good game. I have the Switch too, so I'm definitely, I really just need to stop by GameStop and be like, hey, can I get a copy? um, just pre-order it, get ready to go, and then we'll be done. We'll be ready for it. You can buy actually on the regular Switch too. So Chris, if you are still itching for some Legend CA, you can still buy it on the regular Switch.
I just might have to. I might have to wait on that Switch too.
Hey, here's the thing: whenever you do get the Switch 2, you just get an upgraded version for the game. So you don't
Okay.
have to buy another version of the game. You just have to upgrade it. There's the Switch One version. There's the Switch One plus the upgrade version when you do go to Switch Two, and then there's the Switch Two edition.
Okay.
There's a reason why I got a 4K TV. There's a reason why I got a 4K monitor. I want to play that game like it's like ah
I am Ash.
basically. And again, just being one of my favorite generations out there, I'm finally giving
Yeah.
it some love. It is nothing set in the past. It's actually set in the future. As far as
Yeah, and oh sorry, like the first Legends games was crazy, so I really do expect this one to be awesome.
I'm hoping that I learn from a little bit from the mistakes, but I do like. Okay, so Legends Arceus definitely was a key takeaway into knowing how Pokemon is gonna continue their games moving forward. We do have Legend CA, which is of course going to be a main series game. A lot of people are saying that it's not because it is a Legends game. They have been confirmed by the Pokemon Company. Legend CA is a main series game. Sorry for all the coughing, by the way. Generation 10 is already expected to be a huge game coming probably, or at least get announced by next year. The only reason why I think Generation 10 still has a little bit of time, actually, two reasons. One, because everything that we're rotating into, so just to know, after Worlds, they did mention the Pokemon Champions is going to be the software game moving forward for the World Championships. So that means that any Pokemon that you catch in any of the series games and transfer it to home, and then Pokemon Champions will be the Pokemon you can use in that regard. Champions is going to be the brand new mechanic for competitive Pokemon, while they're able to use the Pokemon main series games as a way to tell a new story or to tell a better story with better mechanics and not have to worry about, oh, I need to make sure that all the Pokemons are balanced for for Pokemon Champions or for the VGC at that point. There's a reason for the madness, and I'm here for it because that means the Pokemon has more liberty to tell a story in the main series games than having to focus on 8 badges, a Elite Four, a champion, some kind of story in between, and then we go back into the same ordeal of VGC for the next 3 years or so. Scarlet and Violet's era is almost over, surprisingly enough. We're gonna get to Gen 10 eventually, but to coexist with that, the Legends games are looks like to be the intermediate moving forward from here on out, unless we get remakes. But a lot of people are just saying it's like just put it on the Switch Online. Everybody's gonna love it that way. What do you think, Chris?
It's gonna be very. I mean, at least I'm very, very anticipated for it. So I'm sure there's other people that are in the same boat. I mean, and it's Pokemon, so people are gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm. I do believe that the era of Pokemon in itself is gonna change a lot in the next few years to come. Um, Mostly because there's this is the best timeline that you can work about. They announced that Champions is gonna be the game moving forward. Champion has every single mechanic, but it's going to be rotating through each one of the seasons. So we're gonna have
Oh,
they're gonna have megas as the first introduction to champions. Then after that, they're probably gonna do Gigantamax or Dynamax or Terrestrialization and whatever other gimmick they have in the future. Maybe, just maybe, they can be like, hey, here's a fun event where you can use all four mechanics, and people go crazy. But
all four.
hey, it's possible.
Gigantamax Mega Terrestrialized Z-move.
Well, each Pokemon
Oh
can
my
only do
gosh.
one specific gimmick,
Yes.
but you can have all four of them in your party. How
Oh
this
wow.
how the strategies are gonna go, we don't know, because here's the only differences between three of the out of the four mechanics we have. So we have Megas, C moves, Dynamax, Gigantamax, which is the same thing, and Terrestrialization. Two out of the four require an item. I know that the Megas need the stones, and the C moves require the crystals. So if you need them in your team, that's cool. However, Terrestrialization only requires you to have a Pokemon with that typing Terrestrialization, and you can Terrorize. And Dynamax, you only need the Pokemon to have the particles, or the ability to Dynamax. So out of those four mechanics, two of them requiring items. The other ones only require you to be part of the game. So you can have, if you want to, a Mega Terralized Charizard or something. Charizard or whatever the case may be. But you can have a C move and in a Mega at the same time. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of restrictions that if you're gonna use one, you can't use the other. That's gonna be a very interesting once Champions comes out. Um, but yeah, that's my takeaway in a lot of different things. Anyhow, I could rant more forever about Pokemon proper. Excited? Yes. We'll see you in the next
Oh
few
yeah.
months. Whew, it's gonna be fun. This is a long waited, and I'm just here for it. I already took the days off for this. I'm gonna spend the whole weekend just
Yeah.
beating that
Pure
game.
letter. Pure letter has not been seen in 2 months.
And funny enough, okay, so this is one last funny thing that actually I just remember. Legend CA comes out one day after the level 80 rework in Pokemon Go.
Hmm.
So
You got a little speculation, a little speculation.
I mean, it's possible. It's a lot of possible. I mean, maybe they say it's like, hey, because here's the thing: we don't know anything about October yet. We're still in September. We're at the beginning of September. We're getting most of what we know before September, but October, between Legend CA, Halloween, and other events, I'm hoping for a good season for sure. So I'm very excited.
Oh yeah.
And also, actually, I completely forgot. We haven't actually talked about the wild area. We mentioned
No, not yet.
we mentioned
Not
it, but
yet.
we
And
didn't
that's
talk about it.
hype.
That is hype. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Yeah, like this is the website. So I I completely skip over this. I was saying I was gonna talk about it today, and I was more worried about what kind of news we had. So the Pokemon Go Wild area is coming back. The story continues. Pokemon Go Wild area returns for 2025. You want to actually read more about this? Actually, I forgot to send you the link. So
Thank you.
yeah, hold on. Let me deep.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot, so it's your turn, bro.
Oh, fine, fine, fine. Pokemon Go Wild Area. The story continues. Pokemon Go Wild Area returns for 2025. They're saying in the next chapter, Pokemon Go Wild Area, we're gonna be testing our skills, and we get to encounter a dark and fairy type Pokemon. Who could that be? Grimmsnarl, maybe the bulk up Pokemon, and there's going to be exceptionally powerful Pokemon known as Mighty Pokemon. We are familiar,
Mm,
and they're going to be appearing in the wild. And we're going to be using Go Safari Balls to improve our odds of catching these
I
rare
love those
Pokemon.
balls. Those are so
Yeah,
sick.
basically like Ultra Balls, or are they better than Ultra Balls?
They're better than Ultra Balls because they catch
Better.
the mighty Pokemons and even legendaries that easily.
Oh yeah, true.
I am hoping for them to actually change the coloring. I did like the coloring before too, but given more of the theme of this year's Go Wild area instead of the one from last year. I kind of want to actually get
Maybe.
I want to get that Safari Ball exclusive. So you know.
They're also gonna do a real world event, and it says that it's gonna be in Nagasaki, Japan, for the host city. November 7th to November 9th. If you want it, you gotta buy tickets. I'm sure that they're gonna sell out super, super
I
quick.
think they have
So
already.
they did? Okay, I
Yeah.
was gonna say it's probably already gone.
Well, if we go really
But you
quick.
know, yeah,
Uh,
great place for them to do it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this is the second year that they're doing a wild area in the specific location, but it's only been in Japan so far. Will they actually come into other countries and in the states or anything? We have yet to see. This is almost reminiscent to Gotour, where Gotour had more of
Yes.
a global, thing going on until they actually started doing more into the future of other states or other places.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hopefully they bring it to a few places. I know people are speculating on a few events they're doing in the future.
I think because everything is
Uh
hands on deck for the 10 year, we're only gonna
oh
see
yeah.
the remainder until the 10 year anniversary comes on.
And I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes planning
Oh
for
yeah,
like setting up the in-person events, especially with how many people play.
yeah.
Uh for the worldwide global for Pokemon Go Wild, it's going to be on November 5th and 16th. Ask off the days if you need them.
Mm.
Uh, you can buy special research that gives you additional bonuses and increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. Yes, please. Purchase the global ticket from the Pokemon Go web store. They're probably going to throw some extra in there. Yep, they do. Traders who purchase their Pokemon Go Wild Area global ticket on the Pokemon Go web store will receive a special avatar item. That's new. The Flower Crown. Yeah, I'll take a little crown.
Yeah. So if we go to
But
learn more, you can see more information too. So
yeah. Yeah, I know like they released a little bit more information. Yeah, here it is.
mm-hmm.
A little bit more information on the web store, or sorry, the actual wild area.
Yeah.
Uh it's funny that Grimmsnarl is like kind of the featured Pokemon. I know he's going to be strong, but it is interesting to see.
I mean, it has a Gigantamax
Uh
form.
oh yeah. Yeah, you think they're going to make us wait for that though?
No, I think that's gonna be part of it.
Ooh, that'd be insane. On the ticketed event day, Impidimp, which is the smallest version of Grimmsnarl, like the first stage, the wily Pokemon will
I thought
appear
it
in
said
the
the whaley
wild
poop.
and hatch. No, yeah, I was like, it can't be that. Will appear in the wild and hatch from 5 kilometer eggs. So keep your eyes peeled, hatch your eggs. They say it's going to be 25 candy to evolve Impidimp to Morgrem, and then 100 Impidimp candy to evolve Morgrem to Grimmsnarl.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is something people were super excited
Oh
about.
yeah.
Rescue Shadow Darkrai from Team Go Rocket. And yeah, on what, and this is crazy too. On Saturday, Shadow Cresselia will appear in Shadow Raids. On Sunday, Shadow Darkrai will appear in Shadow Raids. Plus, you can encounter a what? You can encounter a shiny Shadow Cresselia and shiny Shadow Darkrai if you're lucky. Okay, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to take out a loan. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, this is our first Shadow Mythical, from what I've heard.
Yes,
And yeah, I didn't know they could be shiny. So this is crazy.
it is.
Yeah,
It
good
is.
luck out there
Yeah,
on
it is
that.
wild. I mean, I don't have a Hundo Darkrai yet. I do have a Cresselia Hundo. I have shinies for both, but this is actually pretty crazy. Like I definitely
Shadow
want a shiny.
Cresselia's, it's gonna be a monster.
I mean, it's already out, right? Shadow Cresselia. Not the shiny
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's
Hunting it like crazy, it's gonna be a monster.
yeah. We do have Shadow Cresselias in the game already, but I was only able to obtain one,
Mhm.
just because of the rotation or whatever we have. So, but
Yeah, we're
Darkrai
gonna see a
base is
lot
one.
more.
Hmm.
Well, maybe not with Shadow Giratina being the thing. Hard to say.
You never know.
Um, we are also, other than Impidimp, we are also getting two new shinies. Shiny Unknown W, which a lot of people might not count as a new shiny, but it is like a new form. And then Shiny Hatena, which is definitely a new shiny.
Yes.
And that one's gonna be cool too.
Well,
Yeah.
in Pokemon in the Go Fest, the unknown W was spawning. It wasn't shiny available though.
Oh, yeah. So you think this is like their makeup kind of for it?
Not the makeup. They were actually planning this from the beginning. The only
Yeah.
reason why they wouldn't want to make W as the shiny because they wanted to introduce it for the wild area. It's
Make it kind of exclusive.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna skip over to the event-themed Pokemon that will appear in the wild. They have a Dark Hour and then a Fairy Hour. Um, so wouldn't you know it, most of the Pokemon in the Dark Hour are dark. We got Alolan Meowth, Alolan Grimer, Ghastly, Hoot Hoot, Murkrow, Sneasel, Houndour, Poochyena, Galarian Zigzagoon, Seedot, Nincada, Cacnea,
I'm sure surprised about
Kricketot,
Ninkata.
Stunky. Yeah, they got some weird mixes in there.
Yeah,
Skorupi. It might just be a lot of Pokemon that spawn at night too.
yeah, that too.
Uh, Scraggy, Zora, Bungus, Dino, Inkay. Ooh, Phantom, Impidimp, and Dreepy. And then for the Fairy Hour, we have Clefairy, Alolan Vulpix, Jigglypuff, Galarian Ponyta, Chansey, Togetic, Meryl, Snubble, Ralts, Kitty, Swablu, Phoebus, Cherubi, Audino, Cottony, Esper, Dedenne, Klefki, Poplio, Cutiefly, Hatena, Impidimp, and Smoliv. I think the fairy one is like miles better, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean you'll be rotating between the 2 hours, so it's not bad.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Adino giving you the extra Stardust, of course. Hatena being the new shiny, Impidimp being new shiny. Clefly, which is actually surprised to also breaking region again.
Yeah. That
So
thing has been all over the place, man. We're finding everyone's lost keys.
well, between the two regionals, do we have? Yeah, we have two regionals from Generation 6, which is Halucha and Clefly.
Oh.
And those will most likely be shiny by next year.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Give me that Gotor.
yeah.
Uh
I'm starting to lean
and
about
then
not actually wanting to go, but I'm just like, somebody kill me before I actually have to pay more money. So,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, lock me up.
please.
Next, they remind us about mighty Pokemon. If you are not aware, mighty Pokemon are more likely to have high attack, defense, and HP ratings, more likely to be extra large or extra extra large, and then they're going to be more difficult to capture. And something really cool about them is they can also be shiny. Mighty Pokemon are fully evolved, so it's very rare to find a fully evolved shiny Pokemon because they're usually shiny locked. So for this, it's super super cool to see. And then you're gonna want to use the Go Safari balls on these mighty Pokemon if you really want to catch them. and then use whatever extra ones you have on the raids or
Yeah,
shadow raids that you're going to be doing.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Use your incenses. Next, if you're, oh yeah, they're listing the Pokemon we're going to be seeing. For Saturday, Wigglytuff, Galarian Rapidash, Tyranitar, Mawile, Absol, Golurk, Hatterene, uh, Obstagoon, and Meowscarada is what they have for Saturday. Sunday, they have Alolan Ninetales, Galarian Weezing, Granbull, Houndoom, Gardevoir, Honchkrow, Garchomp, Drapion, and Weavile. Which, they might squeeze in some more, but that is a pretty good lineup.
Mm. I
Some of
don't
them are
know.
kind of funny to imagine as a mighty Pokemon, so
I don't
yeah,
know which one I'm
do
more
it,
excited
do what you
about,
will.
really. I mean, if you're looking for the Shando Tyranitar,
Ooh,
Mawile, Absol for the Megas, that'd be crazy.
a lot of megas.
Yeah, and you also have uh, Houndoom, sorry,
I think
Garchomp.
Saturday arguably has better.
I think so too. I'm definitely gonna be hunting for all those mega possibilities.
Oh
So
yeah,
I think that I'm happy about this lineup so far. And if they introduce new
yeah.
megas eventually, maybe we'll see more than we want.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
The 5 kilometer eggs during the event look loaded.
Mm-hmm.
We have Mime Jr., Big Chase, Sandile, Poniard, Carbink, Impidimp, and Tinkatink. Which, Sandile being in 5 kilometer eggs is super, super cool to see.
Yeah.
And I missed out on Carbink from it running on my Go Plus. So
Hmm.
hopefully we can get some redemption, but
I'm basically at
not
this
going to
point.
hold my breath.
Yeah, basically for me, just Mr. Or Mine Junior. I have 100 ticketing, so I really don't need that. Sandal, I was able to get one shiny out of the 12 kilometer egg so far, and then of course
Get 3 more so you can trade.
yeah, yeah, we'll see. Instance encounter. So it, here's the interesting one about this. And they did mention this for a reason. For all trainers, the following mighty Pokemon will be attracted to incense, excluding daily adventure incense. So, which kind of sucks because last year I was using my daily adventure the entire day.
Yep. That's how I got my shiny Galarian bird, man.
Yeah, yeah, and because the Safari Balls being easier to catch on the Galarian birds, God, I don't know. I'm gonna be interesting about this one for sure.
Do what you will, but I would recommend using one daily adventure incense to try and get that Galarian bird chance.
I may run it for the first hour or two, and then after that, I'll just do a regular incense. Just because
Yeah, cause
I do want to get the Galarian birds if possible. And yes, I could
yeah,
have
cause
gotten the
at,
ticket
at
or
the end
whatever.
of the day, they're gonna be better than the mighty Pokemon in a lot of like situations.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
they're
think
not
about
gonna
it,
be like
most of these mighty Pokemons I kind of already have, anyways. I mean, we're not talking
exactly.
Hatterini or something like that, but they're still gonna appear in the wild.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the Galarian bird's gonna have higher IVs like the mighty Pokemon,
No,
but
well,
we've had chances to catch these Pokemon before.
yeah, yeah. So in the end of the day, I technically have every shiny available, aside from the new ones that are coming out during this event. So I am thinking I'm probably leaning more to use the daily adventure instance and just go around the entirety of it. Um, and that's basically the gist of it because I do want to encounter shiny birds. Uh,
Yes.
I don't know yet. I'm still wary about it. There's a lot of things in thing.
Oh yeah. And speaking of incenses, they list the unknown D, I, L, and W as
What
incense encounters.
while?
Wow. You think they would put them in, well, I guess they're in order alphabetically.
Yeah.
Um, and then after that, they list some of the mighty Pokemon that you can get from the incense encounters. We've already talked about them, so I'm not gonna worry about them. But then they say some trainers might even encounter the following mighty Pokemon. I thought there'd be a little bit of a surprise.
Mm.
Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. a giant Azelf or like any of them would be hilarious. I'm definitely excited for that. And
Okay.
be sure to get your special research. And it says you'll choose a path on being an expert on dark or fairy type Pokemon to earn one
Fairy,
of two in-game medals.
fairy all the way. I'm a fairy guy.
Fair, yeah, yeah, you love Sylveon. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
As much as like dark type is like the edgy, cool thing to do, I think the fairy one's
Here's
gonna
the
be
thing. I
more
never
fun.
been emo in my entire life, so no.
Oh my gosh,
So actually, let
plenty
me.
of field research.
I know. Let me real quick go back to the instance thing. I didn't know this until literally what we just read. Like that's the reason why we're reading this now. Um, Mighty legendaries. There's a big caveat for me.
Higher IV chance.
I
Higher
mean,
IV
I
chance.
do have a Shando as cell, so it's not like I don't need it. But a Mesprin or Uxie, I do have all three Hondos. It was kind of funny that Upsell was the last one that I needed, and it was a Shando.
Oh my gosh.
Um, but getting both Uxie and Mesprin as a Shando, that will be insane. That will actually completely be like, I'm never doing a raid hour ever again for those Pokemons. I mean, the two other ones that I would look into, they're in other regions, so definitely not even caring about that. So I'll see how Saturday goes, maybe with the daily, and then I'll check Sunday probably for a regular instance. So we'll figure it out. In it does say field research. All trainers will have a boost chance of receiving event team field research during the event. You can encounter event team Pokemon when you complete field research task. So I like that. What are the bonuses for both free and ticketed?
Yep. For all trainers are going to receive the bonuses. These following ones from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time on event days. Uh, Up to 3 free raid passes per day by spinning photo discs at gyms. Daily max particle collection limit increased to 1,600. And then 3 Ghost Snapshot surprise encounters per day. When taking snapshots during the event, you never know who might show up. Ticket holder exclusive. So if you're paying, which I think if you really want to get the goodies, you might want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. They put a little asterisk on there. Uh, Shiny Pokemon are not guaranteed, is what they want to say there.
Hey,
So
at
they're
least
not
they're
telling
being
you how much.
transparent. At least they're being transparent. I like that.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you can't complain now. Then the daily max particle collection limit increased to 3,200 if you get this. Increase max particles from power spots and exploration. 3/4 max particle cost for unlocking and powering up max moves. That's huge. Up to 6 free raid passes per day by spinning photo discs at gyms. 2 times candy for catching Pokemon. Increased chance of 5 kilometer eggs from spinning. Oh my gosh. Spinning photos, uh, like photo discs and Pokestops. Half egg distance for hatching when placed in incubators. Lure modules activated during the event will last for 2 hours, and 6 Go. Oh my gosh, 6 Ghost Snapshot surprise event encounters. I think this is the first time the like paying has given you more snapshot encounters.
Right.
I could be mistaken though.
The last time did we
And
have?
then another ticket holder.
I don't remember what we had for this thing. Snapshots last time.
I'm trying to think of it. I couldn't remember if it was Mighty Pokemon or something else.
Continue while I see if I can find
Um,
something about it.
okay. Ticket holder exclusives. So for the whole day, 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. local time, on both days, we'll have up to 6 special trades per day and half Stardust cost for trades. So definitely trade both of those. Um, yeah, sadly, it's going to be out of September, so we won't have the Sunday increased like lucky trades going on for this. But yeah, 6 special trades is going to be hype. So definitely find a buddy that you want to trade
So I did find
on
out,
those
and we
days.
had Rock Pikachu and Pop Pikachu during the
Oh,
time. I did get a shiny Rock, so all right,
I got a rack.
you got a Rock. Rock, rock, rock. I do have 200 Smirgles. Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyways, anything else?
No, no, not for that event. I think it's gonna be super super hype. Looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, same here. It seems to be. A lot of people are praising this event to be probably one of the most hype events we had in recent times. Like they say the Go Fest or any of the other events have actually gotten a little bit shafted in the last few years. But Wild Area definitely looks like to be a prime candidate for cool stuff coming up.
Wild is like everything I want in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that being said, of course, I think we ranted well enough. We can probably get more information next week. We're gonna skip
Okay.
PvP, but I mean, all you really gotta know is that Pokemon's have become strong, and people are going crazy about it. Did, have you done any PvP since the season started?
Not for this season.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss other things, but then once I figure out the globe or Gold Wild area was a thing, we really forgot about it. So you know what? We ranted enough. I think you guys have heard enough from us, and it's a little bit over an hour at this point. So you guys love it. Also, I got a Pikachu in my house. We'll be talking about Pikachu. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, everybody. We do really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. If you can always listen us to our podcast services fees, Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Actually, if you go to Spotify, you can watch this episode back again, which is amazing. Thank you. Yeah,
Really?
I'm able to upload it. Thanks to our new overlords at Pickaxe, I'm able to upload it into a video version in Spotify. And we do have
That's
a little
super cool.
snips here and there. If you guys want to leave some comments in Spotify, that'd be great. I mean, it does help out a lot. Discoverability is one of the things. However, follow our social media, myself at Pure Let It Go, Chris at PKMN Trigger, please, with a C at the end. Purified Podcast for anything Pokemon Go related, or anything else related, really, at this point. Email us anything to the Purified Podcast at gmail.com. And yeah, you also have our Discord, but exclusive Discord, of course, being the Patreon exclusive Discord. So check us out there and the Pokemon Professor Network or purifiedpodcast.com. That'd be great if that helps out a lot. So with that being said, Chris, thank you for joining me for this wonderful night. So how about you take us away for the night?
Yeah, it's been a super super fun week. I think there is so much to be looking forward to in Pokemon Go. Uh, a lot of stuff we gotta wait for, sadly. So get your phone charged, get your water packed, and get ready to head out with friends. So we'll catch you guys next week with even more news. And yeah, get excited. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, guys.
Keep purifying then, and we'll see you guys another time. Bye.